New at 4:30, a new push to delay New York State's electric bus mandate. This time from some of the same people who supported the mandate initially. Current state law requires school districts to stop buying new diesel buses next year and transition their entire fleets to electric by 2035. But as News 10 NBC investigative reporter Jennifer Lukey has been showing us, there are serious concerns about cost, reliability, and availability. That's why a Democrat in the state Senate has introduced a bill to delay the mandate by 5 years.
The state knows that there are some serious questions about the feasibility of this mandate at this point. That's why they are allowing school districts to apply for up to two-year waivers to the mandate. Greece Schools, for example, has already applied for and been granted its first 2-year waiver. And so too have dozens of other school districts.
But if the majority of the districts are going to go back and ask for that waiver, then maybe we ought to start thinking about why they're asking for waivers, who's going to get waivers. And if we're just going to give everybody a waiver, why don't we just pause this for 5 years?
State Senator Chris Ryan represents Central New York. The school districts there have the same concerns many of our districts here have been reporting.
A combination of things, Jennifer, whether it's, the availability of the buses, the cost of the buses, the cost to electrify the buses.
There's already been legislation introduced and rejected to repeal the electric bus mandate.
There have been some conversations in Albany, but I think most of them, as you know, have probably been driven by your Republican colleagues. You introduced some legislation. Can you talk me through what you're asking your fellow Dems to consider and why?
Let's just tap the brakes, no pun intended, right? So let's put a pause on this until we actually hear back from the school districts whether this is feasible. When the technology begins to work for some of my districts and their districts that are more rural. Now we have school districts that are going to be putting up budgets, and within those budgets are going to be significant capital improvement projects, capital dollars for the buses, upgrades to transportation facilities, the ability of the upgrades and the costs associated with electrification of the buses, and it's a lot.
So what are the chances this 5-year delay gets passed?
What have you heard from your fellow Democrats? Are they willing to?
There's more than a few of my colleagues that are definitely listening and are hearing that from their school districts back in their Senate districts. So I'm looking forward to having a conversation, a real conversation. I think everybody's willing to have it.
Whether Senator Ryan's bill gains steam in the state legislature remains to be seen. We, of course, will keep a close eye on it and keep you posted. In Greece, Jennifer Lukey, News 10 NBC.
To watch some of Jen's extensive coverage on this issue, go to WHEC.com and look under the News 10 NBC Investigates tab.